Hold on, I was not at my computer at the moment. Just give me a sec.
Fuck you,
Sorry, I'm
man.
failing as your.
Nah.
I think
Well, we
we're
went
on.
on like a fucking bender about just like one question, and you're just like laid back in your chair.
Oh
She's
yeah, dude,
like,
I'm chilling out right
well,
now.
my opinion. I have to like when I
Alright,
sit in my
let's.
chair and I record, I have to like lock
Oops.
it so it goes straight. It doesn't like flex backwards because I need to like stay alert and fucking make sure my voice is clear and everyone can hear it.
Alright. The next question is from Armand Man.
Armand button?
Armand Man, yeah.
That's cool.
And it's not really a question. It's, again, I love these Minecraft videos.
Well, thank you very much, man. Means a lot.
I don't watch them.
I did see some question in there that I can't wait to hear you answer.
Alright. I mean, it's not that I don't watch them. It's just, I watch some of them and then I end up falling asleep. Not like purposely. It's just when I get home like late at night. That's when I watch YouTube.
Count yourself there. Alright, next question.
Next question is from Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson. He asks, what inspired you to do YouTube and when is the next life in Los Santos?
Ooh, double. You got me a twofer. Let's see. I'm not. Okay, actually, I was talking to Dalton about this the other day. Maybe Johnny was there. I can't remember who I was talking to about. But
I don't know. Oh yes, I was there.
yeah. But fuck, I just fucked up. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Sorry. For people that are watching the video, I took away all my plants and I didn't replant any of them, and these are the only potatoes on the map. So, but yeah. I was just thinking about this the other day. What do you call it? There is a YouTuber named Woody's Gamertag, and when I was about 10, maybe 11, I started watching his videos. And at the time, he was doing Call of Duty tips and stuff like that. But then he started to branch out, and he made his own Minecraft server, and he started doing a podcast. The podcast show started a long time ago, or a long time before that. But I started watching him about his Call of Duty tips, and then I just eventually was like, this is a YouTuber that I like, and I don't care what he plays, I'll watch him. But He really inspired me to do YouTube because I saw his professional level. Like, at the time, everyone was using fucking dazzles and fucking, terrible recording quality. And he was doing, he was using an HT PVR, I think, at the time. He later switched to an Elgato, or no, an AverMedia capture card. But his standards for YouTube were a lot higher than everyone else. He was using better recording equipment, and he just knew what he was doing at the time. And I just admired that, and I was like, this guy knew what he was doing, because he went from, 400,000 subscribers to 1 million, and I don't know, maybe almost a year, or maybe a couple months, but I don't know. I really liked his videos, and I liked how his channel was laid out. I was like, I want to do something like that, so I started my channel, and at first I completely did the opposite and made terrible videos, but eventually I got to where I am right now. But yeah, I guess that answers your question.
I think
Santos. Good?
Yeah. I think before I met you guys, I thought about making YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
And, I started for a little bit. I was sitting in my basement. I was recording myself playing games. I was using a little camera stacked on top of Xbox games just to...
Yeah, you're describing my layout when I first started.
Yeah. That's exactly how I was.
I had a chair, a lean-back chair at the time. It was kind of like a lounge chair. And I stacked a bunch of boxes on top of it. And then I put my my iPod on it, and I put two sticky notes, or two pads of sticky notes, and kept it firm so it was kind of straight.
Yeah.
And then I sat in my bed and I played the games, and it was terrible. Just terrible.
Mine was so bad. I had this table that it was like a dining table, not like a dining. It's a coffee table that you pull the tabletop up so it comes up to your chest when you're sitting. Yeah. So I had that. So I would prop that up. I'd stack some games up there, put a little camera so it's facing the screen, and I had nothing to record the other people's audio that was in my mic. So what I would do is I'd take my phone and I'd put it in my headset so you could hear it, so I can record the people through my headset, and then I would send that audio to my computer.
See, John, you did a little bit different than what I did. At the time, I knew that you could play audio through your speakers on the Xbox 360. So I would turn on my speakers so it plays through headset and speakers, and you'd be able to hear the game audio and the people talking, and then me talking. So I think I was a step above you, but I think you were recording long before I'd even thought about it.
Yeah, when I thought about that, the biggest reason I wanted to do YouTube videos was kind of like you. I saw a YouTuber, but my YouTuber was White Boy 7th Street.
You know what? I grew up with White Boy 7th Street when he was making COD 4 videos, but I eventually found Woody's gamer tag. I'm like, this guy knows what he's doing. I was like, favorite YouTuber. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I love White Boy 7th Street. I was there from the times when he lived down in 7th Street, from all the old COD videos to his home invasion video, to when that one was sad as hell, man.
Yeah, it was kind of sad.
I was there to, from Cat 7th Street, the YouTube channel he started for his cat, and I watched all those videos. I was there to when he moved into like this temporary home that he rented, and he got Nam. I think it's Nam is her name, the other little cat, and then to now when he's living in such a nice house with Kelly and the 2 cats.
Cool.
And yeah, he has always been like a reason that I wanted to do videos and everything at the beginning, and then
all right. And to answer the second part of your question, you asked when would be the next Life in Los Santos, and that is a good question. So basically, this is what happened. We stopped doing Gang Life Roleplay because Grand Theft Auto 5 came out for the Xbox One, and I was like, well, it's time to move on to the new, to the next gen. So when we got on, Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm like, all right, well, let's do Gang Life. Ruh-roh, we only have 3 members. It was me, Dalton, and Winter. Johnny wasn't there, and we're like, well, Johnny is a big part of Gang Life, so we can't really make videos without him that are interesting. So we're like, you know what we should do? Start an entire new roleplay called Life in Los Santos. Or that was my idea. And then I was like, well, let's start doing this. So we recorded our first episode. I wrote the little script, and then Dalton and Winter were kind enough to do the episodes with me. And then what was it? Around Christmas, right? Christmas, Johnny got his Xbox One.
Yes.
And then we're like, well, Gang Life is back. We can finally do that. So we continued Gang Life Roleplay and kind of neglected Life in Los Santos because it was hard enough getting 1 series out, much less 2. So I'm not sure when the next episode's going to be out. I'm definitely going to look into this and see if maybe we can do 2 episodes at a time, or maybe like plan 1 episode for 1 week and then Life in Los Santos for another. Yeah.
And like were we going to tell him about me or no?
Wait, what?
Or are we going to tell him the idea about me in the videos or no?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The fucking bringing you into the series.
Yeah.
Like, summarize it, but don't give it away.
Don't give away the entire thing?
Yeah. Just like summarize it.
I mean, like, should I tell him what the character is? Like,
okay.
Who I'm gonna play? Like, I don't think I should tell him like the entire backstory of what the hell is gonna happen. Just
well, you can
kind of who I'm gonna be playing.
Yeah, what kind of character you're gonna be playing, and then that could probably be it because we don't want to spoil it too much.
Yeah. So to give you guys a little taste of just what we've been all kind of talking about with the series since I got the Xbox One, is to how to incorporate me into the videos.
Yeah, because Life in Los Santos was just me, Winter, and Dalton, and now the Giants got his Xbox One. We're like, well, now we need to incorporate him because that'd totally extend the life of the series. But,
and I think this is actually a perfect little announcement because just to see how they'd feel about the idea.
Yeah.
So what we thought about is from in Gang Life, we have just a viewpoint, just all of us taking on the world, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I originally just brought up the idea with Nathan, because Nathan was in the conversation, and me and Nathan brought the idea of what if we introduced a bad guy,
yeah,
like a main bad guy, and we can capture.
Real quick, for those of you who don't know, who haven't watched Life in Los Santos, or maybe you just don't remember, the series started off with me and Dalton flying in on a plane, escaping Vice City. Yeah, it was Vice City, and basically we had to leave Vice City because Dalton was involved with the mafia and got into some trouble that he couldn't get himself out of. And since I was pretty much his only friend or family in Vice City, he didn't want me to get fucking raped and murdered by what do you call it, the mafia. So he takes me on a plane and gets me out of the city, basically. So go ahead, John. Yeah. Oh, and not only that, but we haven't said anything about the mafia. So as of right now, in Life in Los Santos, the theory is that we're safe.
Yes. And Dalton has never really talked about what happened exactly, and so this was like a great idea to just come up with. Just to take a new spin on things, we wanted a main bad guy, like huge just controversy. So you get the viewpoint of Matt and his little gang versus what the bad character's doing.
Well, yeah, technically we're not in a gang, but yeah.
Or your guys' little crew.
Yeah.
And I am going to be introduced as the main bad guy. Kind of the mob boss in the future. Just
yeah.
That is who my character will be. Just it was an idea.
Oh, shit, I'm about to die. Anyways, Johnny is part of the mafia, and he was sent to. This is like a fast forward, but yeah, he's sent to Life in Los Santos to find us. Blah blah blah. So his character is gonna be a mob boss. Yeah.
We're not gonna completely tell you why I'm in Los Santos or what happened that I came to Los Santos and what's the entire story between me and Dalton, but I will be playing the mob boss he ran away from in Vice City. And I am coming to Los Santos.
Yes. Alright, let's go next question.
Alright. We just hit him with a fucking bomb right there. Yeah. It's next question.
Explosion of information.
I think it was a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, it lets people know it may come or may or may not come. I'm not sure if we're gonna continue Life in Los Santos. It's a great idea, and I think it'd really make the viewers happy. But it would have to be looked into. We'd have to figure it out. Yeah.
All right. This next question is from Stosh Naffle Whiskey.
Stosh Naffle Whiskey. All right.
Nafluski. Oh no, Stosh Nafluski.
Nafluski. All right.
Nafluski.
I thought it was Naffle Whiskey.
He asked a question that you had already asked, which is, Matt, how old are you? 14. Oh, yeah. Johnny, 17. And he also asked, do you have a girlfriend? Ooh.
Oh.
La la.
Well, to answer your first question, I'm 14, Johnny's 17. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. Anyways, sorry, I'm about to die in the game. Anyways, to answer your question, one does not simply have one girlfriend, right? Maybe some people do, Johnny has one, but,
See.
I wouldn't say that I'm a male or a man whore, but I definitely don't stick with one girl, because in my eyes, women are almost no, I'm gonna get fucked. This is gonna wreck my YouTube career. In my eyes, women are kind of like cards, right? So each card has...
Oh my god, Matt.
Each card...
You're terrible.
Yeah, each card... Or, Johnny, we can do it like this. Each piece of armor in Destiny has its perks, right? Exotic armor, legendary armor, rare armor. But, yeah, some women have traits that some other women don't. So, let's take 3 mystical women, or 3 women, I'm not going to say their names, but say, person 1, person 2, person 3, alright? So, person 1, this would be the main girl, this is the one that you talk to most of the time and you spend much of your time with, thinks she's awesome, blah, blah, blah. She has, just everything right. She's super sexy, super hot, blah, blah, blah. She's great to have conversations with. Very good girlfriend, right? The second girl is, the girl you talk to when the first one gets mad at you. And she's just I feel so bad.
You are terrible right now.
I'm a terrible person. But, yeah, the second girl is the girl you talk to when the first one doesn't want to talk to you, or even when you're just bored. And that's pretty much all the second girl does. She's there for like backup, right? And the third girl is like the girl that you fucking like had something with a long time ago, but you don't anymore. You guys are just friends, but there could be something there, but you're not sure. So you just kind of like keep a hold of her until you need her.
Yeah, I kind of have that. I have my my girlfriend, and then I have my ex, who has been my best friend since like middle school, elementary school, and I dated her for a few months, and actually I think I dated her back in when I was in 8th grade, and we dated for a few months, and then again my freshman year I dated her a little bit, and then the sophomore year, or my freshman year, me and her kind of like we messed around a bit, and my sophomore year we dated again for a few months, and you know, not in the process. Like when I said I've been dating my girlfriend for like 3 years in the last video, and this wasn't me like cheating on her and everything. We've had like our little our arguments, our little breaks. Like we've had a total of like 3 breaks in our relationship, and like 2 kind of breakups. Like I guess they're just breaks. Like we split up for like a month just to see like how things are, and then
I remember you talking about this before, but you didn't count the breakup of 1 month going towards the fucking, you know, like your relationship. Like instead of being like 3 years and like minus like 5 months or whatever, however long you were apart, you're just like, it's 3 years.
Yeah, there was the time when most of the summer and the beginning of this school year, right? Yeah. I
think so.
Me and her had decided to take a break for 2 weeks, but it led into like a few months. So in that process, I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna. I guess we broke up. I'm just gonna date other girls and everything, and you know how exes get jealous when you start dating new girls,
and they find out and someone tells them, or they just know.
Yeah, and so. Like that happened, she got mad at me for a while, and then me and her like got into really serious talks, and we ended up getting back together. But like I'm not really one of those people that, I mean, if I continuously date the same girl, I'm not gonna count it like, oh, I guess you know, we restarted our relationship, like this is another, like, oh, we've only been dating for a week. Like if it's been a long ongoing relationship, so it's like fucking 3 years altogether, and that's what I'm counting. But currently, I'm in a relationship, kind of.
Wait, so hold on. This is actually news to me, and if you don't want to say so, you don't have to. Are you guys still like taking a break? Are you guys officially broken up? Or are you still together? What happened?
There's been a little bit.
One thing you're talking about.
Yeah, there's she kind of gets into these moods because I am a very supportive person of people. Like, if you have problems, I always love to talk. But like, cause like I've helped
guys have problems
a couple people. Yeah, I've just gone through like a lot, so I'm really good at talking to people a lot of the times, and I've helped, you know, Winter, James, you, Nathan, everyone, like
not through crazy scenarios where I'm like, I'm gonna cut my wrist. It's more
just advice and whatnot. And
okay.
Yeah, so, but with that, like, we're hitting, like, a serious moment in this video. But with that, like, I went through, like, a lot of shit, so she was kind of, like, the first girl that, you know, got me back up on my feet. Like, I helped her with all her problems. We had each other's backs. We trust each other, like, more than anyone. And so that's kind of what it is. Like, she has these moments of just kind of like weakness and flashback, not where she does anything bad. She just gets so low and thinks of herself as so low of a person that she gets into these moods where she's like, I don't deserve, you know, to be happy, or that you don't deserve to be with someone that's like shitty like me and have all these problems. And you know, and she'll try things to kind of just to push me away, so she doesn't have to go through the pain of like losing me, that it's me just walking away from her and giving up. And I'm like, I don't give up. I'm really not the type of person to give up on things. Like, if I promise I'm gonna get it done, I'm gonna get it done. Like, so, and that's you know, kind of what I'm thinking it is at the moment, because she's been really like down lately. She's had a lot of stress with school, with work, with everything that's been going on. And so that's kind of where I'm thinking it is. So at the moment, we kind of have like this situation where she wants me to prove to her that I can change things by the end of this year, or this school year, which is only a few like months away. But she wants me to prove that I can change things. So until then, I kind of have like an open relationship thing. But she told me that she's not really like into anyone else or wants to do anything with anyone else. So she's gonna just be like alone, like spend this time alone.
That's probably
and whatnot. Yeah, and
I mean, because if you can't, or if you ever hear like a girl say that she's like, oh, you know, like I need to take a break, blah blah blah, and then immediately like a week later she dates someone else, I mean she's had someone else in mind, and she's been thinking about dating them for a long time. Or maybe it's not even that evil. Maybe she's just like, oh, I'm looking for someone else, and then she starts talking to someone she hasn't talked to in a long time. They find a bond, start dating, blah blah blah. I know what you're talking about.
And yeah, and I just share all this stuff because, you know, I just really don't care. I'm kind of an open person, so
yeah. I don't know.
I understand a lot, so if people like have like things they understand with me about what I talk about, then that's who I like to be. I like to be someone that can relate to other people.
Yeah.
So I'd be open.
I'm not very open, but I'm open enough to share some details. I'm very selective about what I share.
You are a lot more open with me than you used to be.
Yeah.
Used to, like, you were just like, why are you asking all this shit? Like, you're just too... Like, Matt hated me in the beginning.
Yeah, I really didn't like Johnny. Oh, Johnny, that's a question I saw.
Is that really?
No, not
Oh, is that...
No, it was fuck, it's something about you in meeting.
Oh, then we'll save this. We'll get on.
Yeah. Alright, so next question.
Yeah, we went from a simple "do you have a girlfriend" question to a long like spiel. This is keeping the video interesting. People love us.
Yeah, like we're probably 50 minutes in.
Oh my god. Okay, next question. Let me move on. I think this is question 10. 1 second. All my shit just like flipped out of order. 1 sec. Technical difficulty. Okay, there we go. Question 11. Oh wow, it's the next question too. It's from Jim Jerry. He asks, how did you and Johnny meet?
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I remember I saw this question. So Johnny, we can both kind of explain this together. So I'll tell a little bit, and you can tell the rest. So basically, I was doing roleplay with this guy named Raymond and Lewis. And this was Game Life roleplay, and I think it was about episode 4, or no, it was episode 5 when Lewis introduced me to Johnny, and then Johnny was going to help us out with a video. Oh shit, I'm fucking getting murdered. Johnny was going to help us out with a roleplay video, and John, you can take on the rest because I can't remember.
Yeah, Lewis is my cousin. So
oh yeah.
I remember that day, you know, the day before when you guys made that first video with Lewis, he had texted me and he's like, dude, you should get online. I mean, we just met these guys, they're making videos, you should come help. And I'm like I was out that day and I was busy, and I came home the next day and he was like, dude, we're making another video again, you want to come join? And I'm like, you know what, yeah, sure, whatever. And so I get in and, you know, I say what's up to everyone and
I remember this because I remember you were like, I'm not sure if you were high with Tristan.
I was not high. No, okay, Tristan was in a later video.
Okay. That
he came in and was just completely refusing to listen to anything I say because he was kind of high with a buddy of mine. But no, I came in and I immediately just came up with all my own stuff to say. Like, it's not that I wasn't listening to anything Matt told me. Like, I just have always been kind of really good at improvising.
Yeah, he was a natural born role player, and he just didn't know it.
Yeah. And it's like Matt was saying all this stuff, and you were giving me like all these little ideas that we were going, but you weren't giving me a lot of detail on what we were doing. Mm-hmm. So I guess like after I heard like all his plans and everything on what he wanted to do, I was throwing in ideas right off the bat. Yeah.
I remember I got mad at you because I was like, this is what we're doing, and yeah, this is how it's gonna go, and you're like, but what if we did this? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
It's not like like I never said that. What if we did this? I was just kind of the things to say. I'm like, oh, what if I I add this on to like what you guys want to say?
But
or, like,
basically the thing is like I was like we're doing this and this is how it's gonna be, and the Giants are like, well, if we tweak it a little bit, I'm like, fuck you, we're not tweaking it, it's mine. Like I had like a very like fuck you, this is mine attitude.
And then from there, like, I was the one that, came up with the story in the airplane, that I was going to tell a story. Like, they were like, okay, we're just going to fly through, but we don't really have, like, an idea of what's going to go on in the plane or anything, or we're just going to do a steady little fly through and then just get to the place. And I was like, I think I was the first one to come up with the idea of just, filming the entire plane sequence, but just having us all talk.
Mm-hmm. Because normally we get cuts in the video and it'd just be like, 12 hours later they've flown to whatever the place they were flying to.
Yeah, and I was like, how about you guys make it a little interesting and you have each other tell stories and whatnot. And I think the problem was you were like, oh, I don't really know what we talk about or anything. And I'm like, and I said, just make it random. Make it like you guys are friends. You guys are friends in the video and friends in real life, but just kind of make it just random. Just say whatever, just tell a random story that sounds ridiculous since it's roleplay. Nobody really knows if it happens or not. Like, just... And I just started coming up with random stories, and I remember everyone was laughing, and Matt was just like, you know what, fine, we'll just do that. And...
Yeah, but the gist of it is, when we first started talking to Johnny, I fucking hated him. And then,
yeah, he hated me, because...
Yeah, I hated him, because I don't know, I can't really remember my exact reasons. It probably wasn't a very good one. But basically, I didn't really like Johnny. And then, he started to do more episodes with us, and I saw the potential, and I'm like, this guy's cool. And he kept, every time we were doing a video, or we were about to do a video, we'd send him an invite, and he'd always be there, and he'd come and do the episode and do a fantastic job. So we're like, yeah, we're gonna keep this guy around, and then eventually we just became friends. And you were just like, if we were in a party, you were there. Like, it was your thing. You were just always with us. So.
Yeah, I just started hanging out like afterwards. Like, I was like, I don't really have anything to do, and so they were like, oh. And I remember, I think we kind of started like bonding that one day when that Josh kid.
Oh yeah, that fucking
that he got so snappy that episode and was so stupid. And at the end of the episode, I think it was only me, you, Dalton, and Josh, and we filmed this entire Did we end up putting that out?
Oh yeah, that part where we were like murdering him and he was like screaming at us.
No, not the murdering thing. The first, I think, did we make that a Funny Moments video? When we were running around in the boxers, you kept calling me Officer Sexy. We did the swimsuit contest. Yeah, and we started having fun just in there, and Josh was being such an ass. Yeah. That entire thing. And so at the end, we were like, okay, fine. And then we just started messing around and killing each other. And then we all started ganging up on Josh. And he was getting so pissed. He was saying so much shit to us. And we just finally got tired of it. We just started messing with him and killing him.
Over and over. And an excessive amount. Like, if you kill someone in my crew and you're in the same lobby, you're going to get killed over and over and over until you fucking quit. That's basically how it is. Like, if you piss someone off, especially like Dalton. Like, Dalton's really good at pretty much any game. And if you piss him off, like, he'll just whoop on you for the rest of the remainder of the game, or however long you feel like getting your ass kicked. I mean,
yeah, that's kind of really where we all started being friends, and then Matt and Dalton started, messaging me more and everything if I wanted to join more videos.
The day you joined the clan, that was a good day. Well, actually, it wasn't a good day technically because we lost one clan member and got another. If you remember what I'm talking about, just for like privacy's sake, because I'm not sure if the person wants this to be said about them, but there was a person in our clan that we didn't really think that they deserved to be in the clan, or maybe not deserved, but we just didn't think that they wanted to, and the only reason they were staying is because they didn't want to leave. And, Johnny, we're like, oh, we should totally get Johnny to join. And we've been talking about getting him to join the clan for a little while. And then we're like, we'll pull the trigger. So, the same day we had Johnny join the clan, and we lost another member. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that, because that was a touchy subject. But yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's go to the next question.
But now we're all
a long-ass video. But yeah.
Really close friends. It's a Q&A. They're supposed to be long.
Yeah, but I mean, most people are fast about this. I picked so many questions, dear God. We've only, 5, 6 done?
No, we're actually almost to the end.
Oh, okay. Let's keep going.
We have 15, right? 15?
I think so. Yeah, there's. There's 14, I think.
14. Well, this is question number 12.
All right, cool.
And I think we have 3 more on the list.
Okay.
What this is from Conor Misler.
Okay.
And I like your profile pic because I'm a fan of Jeff the Killer. And their question was, what gave you the idea for Gang Life Roleplay?
Oh God, that's a good question. It's kind of hard to explain. When I let's see, I got my HD PVR around a couple days actually before my birthday, and me and my friend Nathan were like, I was telling him how I was like, dude, I've been watching tons of roleplay videos on YouTube. I think this is really fun. I want to do something kind of like this. And he's like, okay, well, what do you want to call it? And I was like, well, let's call it real life roleplay. And at the time, we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do like real life roleplay, and like, oh, you go grocery store, blah 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 blah. And then the more we started doing the videos, more like, this isn't interesting. Like going to the grocery store, that's fucking retarded. And then we're like, well, we should start doing like gang activities and shit like that. And I was like, okay, that sounds fun. It sounds like it's gonna extend the video life. And then I think it was just out of random as an improvisation one. We're like, oh, dude, we're part of the Bloods. So then that became the basis of like the gang, or basically like that became how do I explain this? Like that was like the standard. It's like, oh, you're in the gang, yeah, blah blah blah. And then that gave us so much story to go off of. And later on, I think it was maybe like the ending of season. No, it was more. It was like halfway into season 1, maybe 2. Do you remember when we changed it, Johnny, to Gang Life Roleplay instead of Real Life? I think it was around season 1.
I think around at the end of season 1 and season 2.
Yeah, because I remember that's when we did a season trailer, and that's when we like changed the name. But yeah, to answer your question, that's actually, I basically answered your question. I saw videos on YouTube of people role playing in GTA, and I thought that would be fun to do. So I started my own with my friend Nathan, and then in episode 2, Dalton joined, and then I just like, it was amazing, and yeah. So that answers your question.
Yeah.
Hopefully. All right, Johnny. Let's go to the next question. As the zombies coming over here, or a creeper.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Croissant, like croissant.
Okay.
Oh God.
This is from Panda Rican.
Oh yeah, this is you.
Yeah. This is me. And it asked the question, why is Johnny such an amazing guy that everyone loves? Oh, thank you guys.
Johnny, this is you.
What? No.
Why don't you answer your own question, Johnny? Why do you think you're such an amazing and awesome guy?
This Panda Rican guy, who I'm guessing is a very nice guy and pretty cool and chill.
Yeah, chill.
Why am I such an amazing guy that everyone loves? You know, I can't really answer that question because I think you people should just, you know, in the comments, just tell me why you love me so much. Like, why do you like Johnny, and why is he your favorite character in Gang Life?
He's not. Oh my God. I don't think you're anyone's not. I'm sure.
No, we've had a few extras come in that have been like, oh my God, I love Johnny.
Oh yeah, Johnny? Well, I'm in the fucking series. Suck my dick.
Yeah, but no, I put that up there as a joke question, but I think it's because, you know, I have a certain charm to me that everyone loves.
Alright.
I don't know, Matt, why do you love me and think I'm such a great guy?
Well, I don't love you. I love you in a brotherly way, but I think you're a cool guy because you're just like super chill, you know. We pretty much agree on everything. Well, maybe not everything, but I mean, like, I don't know. That is a really good question, Johnny. That's like asking me why I love my dog. It's like, he's my dog. Like,
so you're comparing me to your dog?
Well, I don't know. I think very highly of my dog, so it wouldn't be a bad thing. All right, let's go on to the next question.
Yeah, next question. Sorry, I'm sending a text out.
There's fucking tons of fucking spiders. I haven't been talking about the game, and I've been focusing on the questions. But I mean, I have probably
it's a Q&A, so
yeah, I've killed well over 30 mobs in this episode alone.
Okay, Um, Next question is from LNG Flux 9 FTW.
Long name.
Right. He said, "I've always wanted to ask how you came up with the name Dark Rain Gamer."
Oh, I can answer that actually pretty fast. So basically, back, 2000, 2009, yeah, about 2009. I got Dalton. Okay, so the story starts out with Dalton, right? So Dalton got his PlayStation before me, and then I eventually got my PlayStation on my birthday, and me and Dalton were just hanging out, and my original PlayStation name was Popop, like 1234, and I know it sounds like a retarded name, but that's what it was. And me and Dalton were like, oh, dude, we should start a clan, because I think me and Dalton were like super into Call of Duty, and we really wanted to get like a clan that, you know, plays Call of Duty really well. And basically, Dalton came up with the name Dark Rain. Like, technically we came up with it together, but I'd give most of the props to him, because he basically put everything into motion. He got like 5 members within like a couple of days on the PlayStation, and then, oh shit, there's a lot of zombies. And then eventually Dalton moved on to the 360, and I still had my PlayStation, so I was kind of holding the flag on the PlayStation. And then I got a Xbox 360 later, maybe a year later, and then we continued the clan on the 360. Actually, no, we didn't, because Dalton's name on the 360 was Craze Gamer 142, and then James. Okay. This is going back in my lineage. So Dalton's name was Craze Gamer 142, and I know mine was Dark Rain. I don't think it was Dark Rain Wars. I think it was just Dark Rain or something like that. And I was carrying the torch from the PlayStation. I was like, I didn't really know what to name my account, so I was like, I'll just do Dark Rain because that's what I know. And then I remember my cousin James. We figured out that he had a 360, and like, oh, dude, we should totally like play. And then we started playing with him a lot, and then eventually he joined our clan. So, you know, as before, I think like a couple weeks before James joined the clan, Dalton changed his name back, and then, you know, became I wouldn't say the leader, because we didn't really have a leader at the time. We were just like a clan, but yeah. So, to answer your question, me and Dalton both came up with the name Dark Rain, but I mean, I'd give most of the credit to him, so, yeah. Alright, next question. That was confusing as fuck. Shit, I need to fucking eat. I'm about to die. Johnny? Oh god, we lost contact.
I'm here. No, I'm here. Sorry.
Alright guys, we're back. Sorry, Johnny had to do something real quick, and yeah. Now he's back, so we can continue the Q&A. Alright, so let's go to the next question.
Okay. We have reached the final question.
Dun dun dun.
And it is from Metallic Trees, aka Nathan.
Oh god.
And this is a question that is personally asked towards you, Matt.
Oh god.
Only you can answer.
I remember this question.
Yeah, and I think it's Nathan's account of your personal life, but it's it's how many dildos do you think you could fit up your butt with a little, you know, smiley face and heart?
Well, Nathan, I will tell you. I don't know. I've never tried this, but after you try it, then you can let me know, alright? Alright. So, Johnny, I think that was a pretty successful Q&A. We should do more of these. Don't you think, Johnny?
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Alright, well, probably going to end this fucking episode off here. For the other of you guys that have been watching the video and kind of listening to this, we have done a lot of shit. Like, maybe you've just been listening to it, but I mean, whoa, we got a lot of fucking gear right now. We got a horse armor and a fucking name tag and a saddle and all sorts of shit. So, yeah, this leaves a lot of stuff to do in the next episode. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead, Johnny. What were you going to say? Johnny? Oh, God. Alright, well, we lost Johnny. So, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.